So we're here with JB Frank, an up-and-coming artist out of 202 Productions. JB, how you doing tonight?
Good.
Good, good, good. So why don't you introduce yourself to the people? Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm a singer, songwriter, producer.
Okay.
I've been in this business for about 25 years now. I've been doing this since I was a small child. I've worked with several artists. I've done several professional things. I've toured the world. But I've been out of the game for a while, and I figured now was a good time for me to get back into it, given, my situation.
So JB, this project you're working on, it's called This Shit Hurts. I listened to it, man, and there's a lot going on in there, and the project seems to tell a story. Why don't you tell us what led to the creation of this project, This Shit Hurts? Why don't you talk a little bit about how it came about?
Well, the project is really the story of my life over the last few months. My wife and I have been married for a little over 10 years now, and over the past year or so, a lot of the issues that we had kind of left under the table, left hidden, kind of came to a head, and it eventually led to our separation. And this project is the story of what I went through during this separation process, what I'm going through, I should say, during this separation process, and how I'm dealing with it. And I hopefully it will help other people deal with their situations.
So throughout the project, one can't help but notice the presence of New the Mayor, the DC hip hop artist. I mean, he's on several conversations with you, and he collaborated with you on one of the hip hop tracks. I mean, you called him your brother in one of the songs.
Yeah.
So did he collaborate with you on this project, or work with you on the material?
Well, that's a good question. New has truly been my brother. I mean, I've known that cat, since we were 11 years old. And really throughout this process, he acted as my confidant, my consigliere, my counselor. And, the conversations that you hear in the project are real. Those conversations actually happened, and was us talking through what I was going through, what we were going through at the time, and how to deal with it, how to cope with it. It adds a little comic relief, because we like to joke around, but, my writing, New Brother was basically me saying thank you for being there for me throughout this whole process. I mean, it was really important for me to say that in song. You rarely hear another man reach out to another man and express, feelings like that. I mean, he's my friend, he's my confidant, and he acted in that role throughout the creation of this project.
Well, just a couple more questions for you, and then we'll let you go. I know you're a busy man, JB. You're all hooded up, man. You got the shades on, and it's dark out here. What's with all the cloak and dagger, man? What are you running from the law?
Well, that's a good question. Let's just say that I have other business interests. Nothing illegal at all. But there are aspects of this project that aren't exactly, they don't exactly fit within the moral conservative sort of environment that a lot of my business associates operate in, and I figured it would be best to separate my professional business life from this music. You'll hear me repeatedly throughout the project say that I'm discovering the nigga in me. The professional corporate world, they're not ready for a nigga yet. So this is a way for me to provide a little bit of that separation.
Well, I can say that certainly makes sense. One last question for you, JB.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other projects you have in the works? Anything else we should expect from
Absolutely.
JB Franks and 202
Yeah.
Productions?
I got a new project coming out later on called The Pipes. All vocal, all acapella,
Really?
all me. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You know, that's never been done
Yeah, I'm
before.
really excited about it. It's going to be coming out probably in another year or so. In addition, I'm working with New the Mayor on some things. We got some other things going on. We're working with some hip hop artists, some R&B artists. Helping him to bring some of his other artists to the forefront. I also produced some tracks on his up and coming album. So, be looking out for that. Like I said, a lot going on. A lot going on.
Yeah. JB, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us.
No problem.
And, we wish you the best of luck with the project.
All right,
wish you all the success.
Take care.
Yeah, thanks.